Hey, it's John Williams coming to you from my home office in Henderson, Nevada, and I'm with Ming Lovejoy coming to us from Kalispell, Montana. Hey, Ming, thanks for joining me.
So glad to be here, John.
Okay, so here's the thing. We were just having a conversation and it was elevating so fast that I said, no, we've got to get this on video. So what we want to talk about today, well, we really want to talk about where we've been this last year, where we are at this moment, and where we're going. Now, Ming, I've heard you say the word pivot at least, I don't know, 20 times in this last month. And when you look back at this last year, hey, by the way, if you're watching this video, this is actually it's springtime, it's March 29th, right? March 29th, 2021. So you can imagine this past year, the kind of pivot we're talking about. So Ming, what are some of the things you thought about as we went through this last year that we needed to bring into our business?
Well, one of the things I thought about, first of all, I lost my opportunity to go out into the world and really meet with people. And I think that's what a lot of people did. They've lost conferences, we lost expos, we lost one-on-one, getting together, knee to knee, heart to heart. And so I had to figure out a way to not lose my business. And to be able to grow my business. So it was a challenge that was an opportunity.
Right. So by the way, if you don't know us, we're both one-star presidential director leaders at Geo Wellness. And we didn't really know each of us were thinking in the same way because we have different organizations and we have big teams that we work with. But it turns out we were feeling the same way because I was going through the same thing. There was just no way to do our business the way we've done it for the last 10 years. Something had to change. And as I sit here today talking to you, Ming, and talking to everybody that this sounds crazy, but I'm so happy that I'm sad for what we had to go through, but I'm just happy the challenge happened for us because I think what is going to happen for the future because of it is going to be spectacular for so many people who are already a part of GIA, but for all of those people who are going to be joining us in the future. So the thing that happened to both of us is that we knew we had to pivot and find a way. I think the other thing that we realized that we had to bring social media into our business. Would I be right?
Absolutely, John. Everything now, and this is it. Sometimes people are daunted by social media. Social media is literally critical communication for human beings in the world in which we're living now. It's how we relate, whether it's through Zoom or Facebook or Instagram. It's how we relate. It's how we build and keep relationships with our family members, and also how we create and establish and create and build relationship with our customers, clients, and team.
Yeah, I know when we say social media, for some people, it just kind of a fog comes over them. And I have to be honest with you, I probably felt the same way years before this. Social media, my gosh, it's so big. How do you figure this out? But here's the great news is that we've done it. We have figured it out. We have implemented a new social media business growth plan. We call it ATM, Add, Tag, Message. It has to do with private Facebook groups. And I can tell you this, we're not going to give you the details today about how it works, but we can tell you that it works amazingly. It's simple to do. It's easy to learn. And most importantly, it's duplicatable. And that's why we're so excited. We were talking today about where this is going, where our company's going to go, where our organizations are going to go because of Add, Tag, and Message, the system that we put together. And I know, Ming, you've been using it now for probably a couple of months. What do you think?
It's been amazing. And you know what, John, I just want to make just something to help people build a bridge to where they are and where they want to go or where they were. Think of it this way. There was a time when we all didn't have cell phones and we didn't even use computers. That's some of us older ones. Then our social media became our cell phone and our computer. And now it's just exploded into so many opportunities. So that's really it. Just think of it as continuity on a continuum and that's it. It's just part of the new developments. So yes, I will just say, do you want me to talk about Add, Tag, Message on our 360 groups or our Facebook communities, or what are your thoughts?
Well, I think instead of getting into the details, I think we want to just tease people a little bit. And let's just let them know that we put it together. We already know it's working. We have success stories to share. Now we want everyone to know that it's here, we have it, and we are blasting into the future. We're going to take this ad tag message, this social media plan, and implement it into our business. We're not going to stop doing some of the things that we've done in the past. No, but this is something that's going to help us to expand so much faster. It's going to make the prospecting and searching for customers so much easier. And I think everybody's going to love it. So we want to make sure, Ming, that we want to give everybody a chance to check it out. So if you're watching this video, and if you're feeling our energy and excitement at all, I'm going to suggest that you reach out to us, or you reach out to your senior partner and let them know that you want to find out what's happening. And if you're looking at this video and you haven't even joined us yet, we want to help you through the process to learn about the ATM system so that you too can begin to, well, I don't know, Ming, how would you describe it for people? What can they do? What can this help them do?
Well, it can help you earn an income working from home using your smartphone or your laptop or your tablet, and literally just sharing the good news, sharing stories about what's happening for people who are using the products or people who are actually engaged in sharing this business opportunity. So, I mean, it's incredible. All you're going to do is share stories, connect, build relationship, and have a lot of fun.
Well, I can tell you, all we want to do is we want to share what we have put together. We want to share what we know, and want to share our vision for the future with you. So get back to us, reach out to somebody, and just make sure you have all the information you need to know where we're going and how we're going to get there, because I think it's going to be the most fun we've ever had as a team all together. Would you agree, Ming? Yeah.
Yes.
All right, that's it, Ming.
Thanks, Colin.
I'm so glad you took the time to join me. I appreciate you, and I'll talk to you later.